What's up? What's going on? There's such a delay. Oh my gosh. What's going on? What's going on? How's everybody doing? I'm lagging. You guys hear me okay? I'm like really lagging. Yep, we're here to review toys. Yep. These are the first toys right here. Gonna review some toys. Is that Joseph? How many accounts do you have, Joseph? Joseph's pretty loyal. What's going on, Monster B? What's going on? What are you up to tonight? What's everybody up to Friday night? Yes. Yes, I will be. What's going on? Is that Hope? What's up? We'll be at Monster Mania now that Bruce Dickinson's going to be there. I can hear you. Okay, thanks, Joe. Yeah, man. Yo, what's up, Johnny? I'm trying to stream more and more whenever I can. How you doing? When's your next convention? Where are you going next? You have 3 accounts? I know it's Joe. Joe's the first person to get my autograph. About to watch the Funhouse. Great choice. One of my favorites. I've contacted Elizabeth Berridge many times, and she will not reply to me. I would love to do private with her. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I'll be honest, I haven't watched Welcome to Derry yet, so I'm gonna try to binge watch it and see if I want any of those guests, since the majority of the lineup. Well, that's nice, Joseph. Thank you. Appreciate you. Even my girlfriend doesn't do that. It's very nice. Scratch and Slash in the house. You're going live as I'm about to get off. What do you mean by that? What are you gonna do? You gonna watch a movie? You guys gonna join the stream even though I'm really lagging. Let me quit that program. I haven't watched Welcome to Dare yet. Has anyone here watched it? Is it good? Is it worth watching? Oh, you're going to work now? Damn, what are you doing? OnlyFans, bro? What are you doing? Well, I don't know in all fairness if this is Jeremy or Mrs. Jeremy. Yeah, bro. Yep. Now I have a girlfriend who will hopefully be accompanying me to shows. Yes, I was waiting to see how long it took for that question. Yes, I have pants on. Sorry to disappoint. I'm going with Sue, my friend Joe, and he got a photo up with Linda Hamilton. I know Joe. I know that hard man Joe. I know who you're talking about. He's the ghost face with Nancy and Ritter. What's up, Hope? So I'll see you guys there. Linda Hamilton, that's right. I just bought the photo op with Bruce Dickinson, mainly for my girlfriend, and she wasn't even that happy about it. Lucky. Okay. Anywho. Man, we got 12 people up in here already? What? Has anyone here seen Welcome to Derry? Is it good? Gonna hit up Monster Mania in March and the Living Dead weekend at the moment of Johnny. You guys should check out Johnny Chronicles. You guys should sub to him. He does great convention videos. I have seen him at Terracon. Okay, so I'll see you at Monster Mania. Living Dead, I'm trying to go to because I know it's the last time for them all. But I'm also planning on doing Horror Realm and Creature Feature. I'm hoping the line for Skeet won't be too long so I can meet him. Well, Hope, you better get there early. What can I say? Unless you have VIP. Love you too, Joe. Love you too. Welcome to Derry Rocks. Okay. I'll have to check that out. What's that on? Is that Netflix? I don't even know what that's on. So old. Welcome to Derry. I watched Weapons again last week. Have you guys seen Weapons? My girlfriend did not like it, but I think she's come around. I think she. Okay, thanks, Joe. All right, don't make me time out you again, bro. I have to time out you every live stream. It's on Netflix. Okay, thanks. I will check it out. I wasn't a big It fan, to be honest. I don't know. Weapons? Yeah, hell yeah, dude. I can't wait for Gladys to come out for the prequel. So my next one is it was supposed to be tomorrow, but they moved it. It was the horror sideshow market, but they moved it to April now. I have Chris Udadaro from Stream, the dude in the hot tub. I'm bringing him to that convention, and then it's HBO Max. That's what I thought. Yeah, it's all good. I have HBO Max. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's all good. I'll check it out. I'm going to the next one I'm going to is I Heart Horror, February 21st. It's a one-day show. I'm bringing Nancy and Ritter from Scream, and then I guess Monster Mania, March 6th. Then Horror Realm. No, well, the problem is the Long Island Convention of Horror is the same weekend as Horror Realm in Pittsburgh, and I'm doing both. I don't know how. Have Chris at Long Island again as a guest. Waiting for a contract to be signed so we can announce another one of my clients for the May New Jersey HorrorCon. So that's another one I'll be at. And then what else? Hopefully the Connecticut ones, like Connecticut Horror Fest, Stanford, Hartford, hopefully those. No, but Well, I was in Vegas. I was in Vegas last month for Days of the Dead. If you haven't seen that video, it's like one of my favorite videos I just put out. It's like a half hour. Really good times. Hung out with Selfie Guy from Terrifier 2. We did the pub crawl. Hung out with the guy from Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Romano. Hung out with Michael Gianelli, the original Art the Clown. Yes, Joe. You Wet One and Cool Duder was crazier than Spider-Man No Way Home or Avengers Endgame. Yeah, it was pretty wild hanging out with them. It was a lot of fun. Um, we had a good time. We actually Selfie Guy, like he's so full of energy. We went to the casino and he's like, everyone give me $10. So we all gave him money and he put it on roulette and in like a couple seconds he like gave us back all $40 each. Like we all won. And then I gave him a 50 and then I was like talking to people and then like a second later he gave me back 75. He gave me 75 in chips. So I don't know. That guy's just lucky. What an amazing trio. Thank you. Thank you. Monster B, I would like to come to the Bay Area. I'd like to go to Florida as well and Texas. It's like where all the best shows are in Kentucky. Hopefully, I'll make it a Scarefest this year. I don't know. Lagging a lot? Damn. Sorry, I don't know what to do about that. If I shut the banner, the ticker off, would I do it? Don't know why. Sorry about the lag. Mm-mm. That seems better. Um, whoops. Hey, Mandy, what's up? So great meeting you too. Mandy was a great cosplayer, and also we were at the Hammered Harry's. That was a lot of fun. Nice meeting you too. That was a blast. Where are you from, Mandy? Are you from West Coast? Joe, you're not my son. I don't have any children that I know of. I don't think you're one of them because you're like 6'8". Um, but hey, I went out for milk that one time, and what can I say, bro? I'm not showing that comment, Joe. Be nice. Monster Palooza. Yeah. I just contacted them to get one of my people in there, and they said they're full already. Um, Monster Palooza. That's the better one, right? Monster B. There's like Monster Palooza and then Son of. Stop it, Joe. Seattle. Okay. Okay. Seattle. Nice. You ever come to any conventions on the East Coast? You and your friend there did some really good cosplay. Why is this lagging so much? Joe, I am your father. It's the big one. Monster Palooza. Yeah. So are you Monster B? You're out there in California. Did you go to the Hollywood show or Creep IE? Creep IE seems really good. There was a bunch of videos on that. Fonzo and Wet Movie. Try Midsummer Scream in Long Beach, Cali. I know, man. All the good shows are on the West Coast, but the problem is when I fly, I can't bring that much stuff with me. You know what I mean? Like I can't do consignments. And what's up, Nocturno? Thanks for joining the stream, buddy. I didn't disappear off Messenger, Joe. I probably blocked you because you know how you are. You wicked. All right, Joe, calm down. Don't you have a movie to make? Midsummer Scream. Okay. Have they announced guests for that yet? I don't even know when that is. Why do you keep calling me a wicked man, Joe? Oh, South San Francisco. That's why you said the Bay Area. Okay. I don't think you know. I know what? Oh. I don't know, Joe. I'm trying not to. Why do you keep saying that, bro? So what's everybody up to tonight? Should I watch Welcome to Derry? I guess so. Seems like you go to Monster Mania, you can get one like cast piece, but they don't have like they don't have a movie poster. It's a TV show, so I don't know. I don't know where I would get a. Shut up, Joe. Don't make me time you out. I don't know where I would get something to have them all signed. I'm not your father, Joe. Joe, I met at Monster Mania Cherry Hill. He had a printout of me with Ghostface killing me, a little creepy, and had me sign it. And then he moved to New Mexico. Joe is an amateur filmmaker. Like, what are you, like 15 years old? You little pervert. Yeah, you kiss it every night. I thought you ruined it. I thought you told me you ruined it already. Maybe. What's another good movie that you guys can recommend for me to watch? Joe, you are a pervert. For your age, for the things you say on here, you're a bad boy. Put that behind a paywall. Give me a good movie to watch tonight, so I don't have to watch Weapons a third time. Best movie of last year. Did you guys like Sinners? I like Sinners, but not as much. Um, we have a short little plug. Our website, Overlook Celebrity Bookings. We have some 5 or 6 private signings coming up. You guys can still get some table photos. You guys can still place some orders. We have Nick Corey, Drew Garcia from Nightmare on Elm Street. We have Dave Furch. We have Lou Temple. We have David Uri. We have Pancho Moeller, all from 31 and 3 from Hell, Walking Dead, Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street. We have Jennifer Justin coming up from House of a Thousand Corpses. And we have Buzz from Home Alone, Devin Ratray, who I am meeting in Manhattan for a private signing. So yeah, check out the site. With some more comments, probably from Joe being nasty. Alice in Borderland. Okay. Have you met him? Have you met him, Joe? I know he doesn't do cons anymore, but he did. My camera sliding. Such lag. Yeah, my camera's not moving. Yeah, so Drew Garcia is not doing conventions anymore, so the only way to get him now is from private signings. Sorry. I'm excited to meet Jennifer from House. It's the wife. It's the wife. Can I mute myself for a minute? Let me see it's off. Oh, thank you. Yes, it is pretty awesome. Hey, Scratch and Slash is still here. Hopefully be seeing you in July. What's July? You just coming to New Jersey, New York area? What's July? I don't go to cons in July. There's nothing really. Shut up, Joe. Um, yeah, I hope to see you guys. I mean, what if you guys are in the area? I'll come meet up with you. Usually July is like July and August are my busy months at work. It's so hot in here. I don't know about you guys. I know you guys are all over the country and stuff, but tomorrow it's going to be -6 degrees here. Hey, what's going on? Hey, Johnny, it was nice meeting you at the flea market. Days of the Dead? I have such a bad memory. I'm sorry. I just want everyone to see this. So if I go missing, why is my camera sliding? If I go missing, you guys know to go after Joseph here. Right, Joe? You weirdo. We're coming out your way. Be my first time in Jersey, New York. Okay, so this is Jeremy. Okay. Cool. That'd be cool. At least it'd be hot in July. It'd be warm. Yeah, let's definitely meet up. Let's do dinner or something. Who else is in the area? Joe, I'm not even. Hey, Carlos. What's up? Thanks, man. Thank you very much. Number one consigner in New York. Not even. Oh, okay, okay. Yes, yes. How are you? You have some amazing art. I remember that. Joe, stop it. 15 people here. What's going on, everybody? I don't want to watch Alice in Borderland. I don't want to watch Popeye. I don't want to watch any of those stupid ass horror movies. Winnie the Pooh, that was barely tolerable. Um, Joe's cracking up right now. Joe thinks he's so clever. Thank you, Carlos. Thank you, RLJ3Art. Thank you guys for coming in. Scratch and Slash. Have a great night. Yes, Joe, you are a bad dog. Low key, I'm glad you moved away, so I don't have to worry about you anymore. Why is it lagging so? Shut this off. Let's shut that up. I don't have anything else open. I don't know. It's just lagging really bad. Allison Borderland is like Squid Game. It's not like Blood and Honey. Oh, okay. All right, that's cool. I like Squid Game. I like that. I'll check it out. Have you guys seen Stream? What else is good to watch? Let's see what we log into now. I don't really have an agenda. I don't really have anything to talk about. I don't really have anything to show off. But I do want to do more live streams. I Heart Hard Day, February 21st. It's my next convention with Nancy and Ritter from Scream, Bathroom Girl, RLJ3 Art. Check out. You have a site? Everybody, check out his comic book art. Nope, but I watched Strange Land again last night. Love that movie. The D. Snyder movie. I love that movie too. That's a great movie. I actually watched Cabin Fever 2 recently. It was weird. First one's definitely better. Can you guys hear me okay? I know I'm lagging like a mother. What's up, Case Man? Any moment or moments at Days of the Dead that surprised you? Mm, well, I was kind of bummed out that I couldn't take signing photos of Ted Raimi or Jane Levy. Um, that kind of sucked. So now I could add them to the list along with um, Sam Raimi. Eli's hit or miss, Eli Roth. Yeah, I'm in Albany, New York, and it's going to get frigid here. Yeah, man, it's like -6 degrees tomorrow. Um, Days of Dead, I thought was going to be a lot busier. I thought it was going to be more like a Monster Mania. It wasn't that crazy. Um, David Howard Thornton still has the longest line, which is still pretty wild. Like Terrifier's been out for a minute. Um, he still has long lines, and then the original Art the Clown, not that busy, but yet just the first one. And he was in Nine Circle, the Terrifier short. He gets no love. He's a great, great dude. My camera's sliding down here, but it was a great con. Yeah, D. Snyder, great flick. It is a great flick. I gotta watch that again. Uh, really? Is this like a normal comment? My camera's possessed. Is this a normal comment, Joe? 4 mile hikes. That's good. I need to do that too, man. I need to lose some poundage. Have Sam Raimi and Jane to get a Scarefest this year. Sam Raimi's lines are fairly long. I would say get it done. Get him done first. Jane Levy at Days of the Dead didn't really even have a line. Um, sorry about that. Same with Melissa Sutherland from Evil Dead Rise. She had like nobody. Like nobody. Um, but Jane was great. I had actually, I'll tell you guys, I didn't put it in the video. I had kind of a weird moment with her. Because I told her last time I went to Monster Mania in Cherry Hill to get her, I had all my stuff ready, all my stuff laid out on the floor, getting them in order by color. And as I got to her table, they said she's done for the night. It's like an hour before the show ended. They're like, she's done for the night. And then she didn't come back Saturday or Sunday. So I had to send stuff out to get her on. And then I told her that. And she goes, oh, I was pregnant. So I was like, oh, okay, congratulations and everything. So she goes, do you have kids? And I said, no, all my kids have been swallowed. And then she goes, I don't get it. She goes, is that like some kind of sexual joke? And that's right when they were taking our selfie. So I went, yeah. And then smiled for the selfie with her. That's why I have such a goofy smile in that selfie. Um, oh, well, yeah, she is here, but she's happier here, Joe. She doesn't want to be with you. She says you always make her film videos. She doesn't want to be in your Stranger Things movies. Case Man, 123. Do you know the backstory on the friction between Eileen Dietz and Linda Blair? So I heard that Linda thinks Eileen's acting in The Exorcist was terrible and that she shouldn't do conventions. And I heard that Linda won't sign anything if Eileen is on it first. Um, and Eileen said to me, it's on one of my shorts on YouTube. She says, I don't wish death on anyone, but if Trump and Linda Blair died, she wouldn't miss them, which is pretty wild. I saw The Long Walk recently and was pleasantly surprised to be entertained by a movie full of walking, talking children. Yeah, that's another Stephen King, right? I got to see that. I thought the trailer looked really good for it. Thanks, Case Man. Where you at, Case Man? Oh, you're in Albany, right? Yeah. Did you go to that convention up there? That the I can't, that convention that the Terrified people did? Fuzz on the Lens. You know, they had a Scaricon. Hey, it's Uncle Ed, everybody. Shout out to Uncle Ed. Subscribe to Uncle Ed on YouTube. Eileen caused Linda to not win the Oscar for The Exorcist. Oh. How did she do that? I did not know that. I did not know that, Uncle Ed. How does she have the power to do that? I didn't even know Linda Blair was nominated for an Oscar for that movie. Yeah, certain things I don't put in my videos. Also, I have footage of Kelly Hugh from Jason Takes Manhattan. I have video of her ring light falling and hitting her in the head, but I figured that was kind of messed up to show. Thank you, Uncle Ed, for being here. Uncle Ed is always at Chiller Theater. He's been there forever. He's so helpful. He's like the point guard of like everything there. He's in charge of the vendors. He's such a good dude. And we got Movie Magic 96 here. What's up, Adam? What's up, bro? Happy 30th birthday. Sorry about the lag. My grandma is in the other room and her toy sounds like a lawnmower. Actually, no, she's right down here. Your grandmother. She's good at her job. Leave her alone. By telling the Academy that she did all the stunt scenes in the movie. Oh, oh, okay. I gotta look that up or see if there's any info on that. Well, I know she didn't do the spider walk, right? That was someone else. Um, hmm. So by Linda not doing the stunts, she didn't win the Oscar. That's interesting. Scratch and slash media. Linda Blair ending up canceling at Nashville Celeb Con. Glad I didn't buy the pop I wanted her on. Well, I mean, she does so many shows. I mean, she was at Days of the Dead Vegas. She's constantly doing shows, so um, you could still get her. I mean, you can actually. It's probably cheaper to buy her Funko on eBay. To be honest, you could probably get it for like under $80. She's watching you. She's doing more than that, Joe. No, she didn't. Interesting. Yeah, I know she didn't do the spider walk because that chick just signs that one photo. That's interesting. And actually, Days of the Dead, they were both there. Linda was a guest, and Eileen was at a vendor booth in the same show. And then Eileen came out with us to a bar afterwards. Um, yes, yes, she's swallowing my children. Yes, I'm surprised she canceled so much. She canceled that one too, huh? Maybe she knew you were there, Joe. I mean, I don't like to talk trash about anybody, but Randy Quaid, man, guy's always late, never at his table. Lots of scenes like the cross in the Oh, okay. Um, okay. So that's why Linda's bitter, huh? Uncle Ed has so many autographs, and he gets them all pretty much free. He's got wrestlers, he's got everybody. Uncle Ed has met hundreds, if not probably thousands, of celebrities. We got someone else here. Johnny Keene, 37. What's going on? Hi, Johnny. Do you like the Scream franchise? Yes, I do. I have a Scream 7 poster out right now to get McKenna Grace and Asa German. Is that how you say his name? Yeah, I like Scream. I like collecting stuff from Scream more than the movies, actually, though. I have like over 50 signed Ghostface masks. I have all the posters because they always have a good cast, right? So it's good to have cast pieces. Yeah, I love the Scream franchise. Not enough, need more. I don't know how you have the room, man. I was talking to Kevin, thanks to you, and he said he's got tons and tons of stuff too. And he's looking to even get rid of some. I would like to get some Gunnar Hansen stuff and Sid Haig and you know the people we've lost, unfortunately. You think so, Joe? Yeah, we might be related. You never know. Yeah. Yes. Oh, and I'm bummed because the dude from Zombie, the guy from Italy, canceled our I wanted to get him on a zombie poster. The guy that's actual the cover zombie. Uh, Kenna Grace, yes, in Scream 7, getting her on the poster and a mask. That's the only girl you like, huh, Joe? Oh, my camera's freaking moves on me again. What would be a good entry level con to attend in New York, New Jersey? I started to live vicariously through you with the cons, but want to check them out. Um, Chiller, Chiller for sure. Chiller is one of the best conventions of the year, if not the best for me. I love Chiller. You'll have all kinds of guests there. It's about 70 guests. This year they're doing a big Godzilla and Aliens reunion. There's New Jersey HorrorCon and there's Monster Mania. Those are like the big ones. Yeah, I talked to Kevin about actually maybe interviewing him too, because that guy's seen everything. He's got so many stories. But he feels like, what happened in Vegas. Do you think Stu is alive? Also, I find your videos being sorry. Thank you. I appreciate that. I definitely think Stu's alive because he's listed in the movie. I think that I think that Sydney's kid is probably Stu's kid. I think so. Could be wrong. That's what I'm most curious about for Screen 7, right? Is how they're going to explain the kid. Like all of a sudden they're jumping ahead so far that she has a kid and the kid's grown. So we need to fill in all that time what we missed. Um, yeah, I think he's definitely alive, being that he's credited. Um, if they make like Dewey the Killer or something, it's going to be so corny. Rip Kathy O'Hara, yeah. A lot of people needed her on Beetlejuice Pieces. I loved her in Schitt's Creek. I love that show so much. Scratch and Slash Media, make sure you guys sub to them too. They do great videos, and they're nice enough to have me in their end of the year videos. Who is the most expensive? Oh, I forgot to finish the other part of your question. Sorry. Is there an A-list star you would love to meet? I would love to meet. Um, what's her name? Morena from Homeland, from Deadpool. Morena Baccarin. I don't know if she's A-list, but I would like to meet her. I would like to meet. Um, I would like to meet Bruce Campbell. I haven't met him. I'm drawing a blank right now. I would have loved to met Wes Craven. Oh, I can show you guys something cool that I got. Pants. I got pants on. Hi, how are you? So, I recently got this. Check this out. This is a hand typed and signed letter from Wes Craven. I got off eBay. Someone wrote to him and basically says, "Thanks for the kind letter. I'm very happy that you like my work. especially the Scream movies, blah, blah, blah. And closes my autograph as you requested. And he signed Wes. But as he says, Wes Craven, 50 Violins. It was a movie he was working on. It was a non-horror movie. That's kind of cool. Sorry. Let's catch up here. Most expensive auto of the year so far this year. Probably Ted Raimi, $80 on a print. I'm trying to think who else. Everyone at Days of the Dead was pretty fair, 40 to 60. So they didn't have anyone too crazy there. I didn't. Well, Linda probably would have been right, Linda Blair, if I got a quote and stuff, but I already had her. Stu was alive and he killed Dewey. Oh, you guys saw the movie? Are you spoiling it, Joe? You better not be spoiling it. He's cool. Wes Craven? Who's cool? You probably did meet Wes Craven, Ed. Uncle Ed. Joe says, MG is not the only girl I like. I think you're a beautiful woman. Thank you, but I identify as he, him. Bruce is awesome to meet. Just remember he has a dry, a-hole sense of humor. Yeah, that's cool. I don't care. That's awesome. He's like the only one I haven't met yet. Luckily, I got to meet Clive Barker and Tobin Bell, Kiefer. Excellent piece. Thank you. I thought it was pretty rare, but it's cool because it's the letterhead plus his auto. It's not his full auto, but it's a cool piece. Also, I just messaged Sandy Johnson from Halloween. She posted that she still gets residual checks from Halloween. It was like, I don't know, it was under $1 or something. So I messaged her on Facebook and asked her if I could buy it, if she could sign it, and I could buy it from her. So she said, okay. So I got that coming. What? You guys, what? Sorry, I'm getting to your chat, Johnny. Thank you. October 4th, 1998, to someone in Connecticut who's the person that I bought it from. So 1998, that was probably, I know Scream was what, 96? So I don't know if he was up to Scream 2 or 3 yet at that point. Thanks, Adam. Thanks for that question. What's going on? Thank you so much. Appreciate that. You guys don't have to do that. Would love to meet Wesley Snipes and would love a Blade 4 movie. Yeah, I mean, after seeing him in Deadpool, right? I mean, he looks great. I feel like the chances are pretty good. You know what I was surprised to see? So, like, Alec Baldwin, right, committed murder. He's doing conventions. No one says anything. And now I see Lori Loughlin's doing conventions, who had that scandal with her daughter, with paying her to get into New York accent, for paying for her daughter to get into schools. Thank you so much for that. £2? Where are you located? Is that pounds? I'm so stupid. Where are you at, Johnny Keene? You in the UK? I got to go to LA and meet people at the Golden Globes. How did you even get invited to the Golden Globes, Joe? Like, they should have had extra security for you. I'm so poor, so I have a camera taped to my 27-inch monitor. So I that £2 will help me get a better camera. Oh, Bruce Campbell. What did you say about Bruce Campbell? Oh, he's cool. Oh, okay. Yeah, you've met everybody. He was at an early chiller. Bruce Campbell, really? Man, I'm so jealous I didn't go earlier. I saw like Michelle Bauer, who still goes. She was going like back in the 90s. Like, that's crazy. Chiller is such an amazing show. I would celebrate if there's a second Christmas On your birthday, you were closer to God than the God people pray to. I mean, aren't we all closer to God? What does that mean, Joe? Um, yes. Yeah, I think people were most mad about that one, right? They were like, "How could this?" Oh, and also the guy from Beetlejuice, Jeffrey Jones. He did the Hollywood show. Um, okay, thanks, Joe. I'm the only one depositing it into my lady. Thank you. You could even do a passing the torch movie with Wesley Snipes passing the torch to Marshall Ali if that's what they want to do. I'm in Ireland. What's up, Ireland? Let's go. I would love to go to Ireland, man. I was watching a video on that a couple weeks ago. Some guy going to a bunch of bars and paying for everyone's tab. Everyone seems awesome. I love Michelle. Yes, Michelle Bauer, Brink Stevens, amazing, amazing. Michelle texted me like on Christmas and New Year's. She's amazing. Made my year. If she only knew what I did to her as a young boy. What year or show was your first ever convention? 99 or 2000? I went to Fangoria's Weekend of Horrors in Times Square, Manhattan. I only remember meeting Kane Hodder and Tom Savini. I don't remember how much they were. Um, Kane signed a photo to me that said "You're next," which I still have somewhere. And then I took a long ass break until 2023 when I got back into it. What was your first show? Plus, I'm dating myself. Yeah, I'm mad old. What was your first show, Adam? Also, I'm excited in June, the week of June 13th. I'm going to Camp Nobi Bosco, Friday 13th camp, Camp Crystal Lake, with my boy, canoe boy, Jonathan Miller, who owns that canoe from the first Friday 13th. So that's going to be fun. How did you? Oh, so you didn't go to the Golden Globes? You hung out at the after party. Where was it? Was that wasn't in New Mexico, was it, Joe? Was it? Did you go to California? I waited outside of the after parties and got to meet all these people: Seth Rogen, Jeremy Allen White, Nick Jonas, and more. Wow, were they signing stuff or were you taking photos? I did too, and I told her, "Yeah, man." Oh, oh, you told her? Man, that's I can't tell her that because I'm kind of trying to rep her, even though she doesn't need it. Chiller Theater 2024 is your first convention. You see that, Uncle Ed? So Adam got hooked by that. Chiller's so awesome. That was your first convention? I feel like I've known you longer than that, but maybe not. Um, did you get the overnight sleepover tickets? No, no, I didn't. I didn't want to stay at that camp overnight. Um, I think the day is tour is good enough, and we'll probably buy some merch, some Crystal Lake water or something. Even though I already have it. My boy from Ireland here. The Leprechaun horror movies will be popular again with St. Patrick's Day not long away. You definitely should visit. We have a big con in November in Dublin. William Shatner's the headliner so far. Okay. I actually have. I could show you guys something really rare. I have a William Shatner signed Halloween Funko. It may be the only one in existence. So this here, uh, it's Nick Castle in blue and Ellen Lutter. Ellen Lutter? No, no, that's William Shatner. What am I saying? Well, yes, that's an Ellen Lutter. William Shatner. shape in orange, right underneath Nick Castle. And then it has Tommy Lee Wallace and Sandy Johnson. So yeah, we had a Funko Pop and we covered up everything, so William Shatner didn't know it was Halloween, and we told him some story that Shape was the name of something, and he had no idea, and he signed it. And someone got this done and gave it to me because I wouldn't have put the JSA there, um, even though it doesn't look like you put it anywhere else. So yeah, that's pretty cool. How much? I don't know. Make me an offer. Um, yeah, I saw Warwick Davis is doing a convention somewhere around here too, so I'm thinking about getting a Leprechaun poster. Wait, I missed some. I missed some. Sorry. Sorry. She gave me a surprise kiss. Oh, maybe I might have to tell her then to get a kiss from Michelle Bauer. What's your favorite celebrity you met? Uncle Ed, probably. No, Monster Beat. My favorite celebrity. I'm really liking Eli Roth now because he really gets it and understands quotes. He's so down for stuff. Um, Meeting Alyssa Milano was pretty cool. Um, Favorite celebrity. That's a tough one. Um, Felissa Rose is a fantastic guest. She's never in a bad mood. Just super, super sweet. Trying to think of who else. So many good ones. Um, Adrian King from Friday 13th. Super nice, super fun person. Oh, you did go to California. Okay. I was born in California. Fun fact. Most of them did. Seth Rogen didn't. Jennifer Lopez, Paris Hilton didn't. At least you got to meet them. That's pretty cool. The Har Wombats in the house. What's up? Good evening. Last weekend I went to Creep Con for the first time since everyone was hyping it up. It was fun, but not the best I've been to. Also, probably my last convention until maybe August. Wow. So, did you meet Robert England? His line was insane. I saw it was capped after like 20 minutes. That's insane. Yeah, I saw some videos of the show. It looked pretty good. Who was like the other main people? Um, Kiefer was there, and they had him out at the tables, right? Or Monster Mania, they had him tucked away upstairs. Movie Magic, another one you subscribe to. Subscribe to Movie Magic 96, guys. I know the extended tour is like 150, so I couldn't imagine what the sleepover costs. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I paid, like 150 for the tour. I don't need to sleep there. I'm good. Do you get anxious when all right, Joe. How much? I don't know. I don't know what that Funko Pop could be worth. Being that oh, we got Wet Movie One in the house. Thanks, Uncle Ed. We got Wet Movie One in the house. John thinks too famous to hang out with me in Days of the Dead. No, that's not true, buddy. You were the one people were coming up to. Nobody came up to me. The only people that knew me were Film Dude and Cool Dude. Nobody else knew me out there. I was pretty humbled. We hung out. What are you talking about? We hung out a lot. We went to you invited yourself to lunch with me, and then you took our food. You took our wings and you took our pizza, bro. I'm just playing. If you guys aren't subscribed to Wet Movie One, what are you doing? The guy's been around like 15 years. We had a fun time. I wasn't feeling the great in Vegas. I was having like a lot of heart palpitations, so I wasn't like on my best like good mood. But we had fun. We did the pub crawl. We hung out quite a bit. I wanna hang out with Movie One again. He's a good dude. Desert Beans too. My top three horror movies are Sinister, Jeepers Creepers, and 30 Days a Night, which I think is so underrated. Yeah, I just actually got Gina Phillips, who was out there, right? At Creep IE. I just got her on my Jeepers Creepers poster. I sent it out. I love Sinister and Sinister 2. I am getting Nick King this year, hopefully. I had posters out last year for John Ranson, unfortunately, rest in peace. Um, and I have Sharon Sosum on my part two. Love those movies. 30 Days a Night, I don't remember. It's a vampire movie, right? I haven't seen it in so long. Um, I got to check that out again. But Jeepers Creepers 2 and 3 were garbage, right? I also love Barbarian, since we're thinking about Justin Long, right? Um, Weapons. Come to Scarefest. Bruce is the headliner. I'll try, man. I really want to. That show's insane. Look at Uncle Creepy, Uncle Ed. Sorry, man. I'm sorry. Uncle Ed saying hi to Wet Movie One, and we got my man Robert Romero, 209 collector. I heard John has a huge ego. I do not have a huge ego. I am nobody. Um, 209 collector is a great consigner. Robert and his brother Leo Romero, they were out there in line at Creep by Econ. Probably saw their big ass wagon they had. I got it in a pick. You got the. You talking about the kiss of Michelle Bauer? Shit, I'm really jealous. How much you sell it to me? Um. Also, I just paid 125. No, it's like 150 total for a photo op with Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden, who's going to be at Monster Mania. Um, Horror Wombat. Favorite celeb for me is definitely Bill Moseley. He's a great dude. His prices are all over the place, but he's a good dude. Surprised you mentioned Roth as the best. I met him once and he was nice, but kind of eh. It depends on his agent. His agent's kind of a tool bag and thinks who he is. Um, because he's like a stunt guy and he has an IMDb and he's always in the same fucking gray suit and thinks who he is. And no pictures, blah blah blah. Eli doesn't care if you take pictures. Eli doesn't care about quotes, doesn't charge extra. Eli's always been nice to me and shared information with me about the movies. Even with a long ass line, he's told me stuff about the movies when I didn't even ask. So, I mean, just from fresh off Days of the Dead in my mind, he was a good guest. All the Cabin Fever people were nice. C.J. Graham's a nice guest. I mean, there's so many good guests. Felissa Rose has to be like an all time top five though. Like, just an amazing person. Um, Corey Feldman, best guest of all time. No. Have Shatner on a Trek pop. He really doesn't pay attention, but nice nonetheless. He's expensive though. I like to have him on a Trek pop. That's pretty cool. Does Steve Dash's family or team allow Ellen to sign pictures of him acting as Jason in Friday Part 2? I don't think anyone allows anyone to sign stuff, but her agent, Robert, tries to make sure that she only signs there's an 8x10 of her feet, and then there's like a caricature of her, and then there's like the title for the movie. So he doesn't let her sign anything of anyone with the sack head. He doesn't do that. Just waiting for this lag to catch up. Um, no, not right now, but that's why I did get those tampons signed, just in case. I didn't. I personally am not a huge Nightmare on Elm Street fan, but I've met a couple people from the franchise in the past. Hmm, okay. Yeah, Heather Langenkamp is awesome. Amanda Weiss, however you say it, she's awesome. Ashley Lawrence is a phenomenal guest. I love her. She's awesome. She is super cool. Um, Johnny from Ireland. Who's the rudest you have met? Well, I always got to go back to like Randy Quaid, who goes upstairs when there's no line at his table, and then will call the handler and say, when there's a line of at least 30, 40 people, call me and I'll come downstairs. Hate that. Hate that he charges, just like Corey Feldman, he charges for a character, quote, uh, autograph, personalization. It's like over $200. I wouldn't say he's rude. I just don't like when people gouge the guests like that. Rude though, I don't know who was rude. Um, Tom Savini, I mean, is never. He's hard to read. He's either cranky or he's just not in a good mood or he's just tired of doing these shows. I don't know, but I saw him try to keep someone's top loader. I saw him try to keep someone's change. And then if you saw my other videos, the way he dots his eyes, he draws these huge lines on the poster. 30 Days of Night is fantastic. Okay, I'll have to watch that again. I like your Night of the Creeps icon. Is that one of your favorite movies? Tom Atkins looked like he was like 60 in that movie, and he was probably like 30. John always was trying to touch. Wait, Brendan, pause. John always was trying to touch me in my no place, and kept telling him no. No means no, John. I mean, you can't blame a brother for trying, man. You're a celebrity. You tried to charge me for your autograph too. You remember that? You were like 60 and then 80 personalized. Yeah, see? Thank you. Thank you, Joe. I tried to meet up with Wetland, but he wasn't free. Yeah, man, I had to buy him lunch. Wet Movie One's high maintenance, man. He has a whole rider of stuff he needs, like fucking red gummy bears, chocolate Twinkies, snow fucking cones. Har Wombat. I'm gonna try for Scarefest. Still need Bruce Campbell's autograph, and I really want to meet Corey Taylor and maybe get another auto from Sam Raimi. Okay. Sam Raimi won't let you take signing photos. Corey Taylor's okay. He's fine. I got him on a Slipknot Funko. How much is Bruce Campbell anyway? Is he like 80 or is he at 100 yet? Does anybody know? How much is Bruce Campbell? Does he charge extra for like other stuff? I've gotten him on some Evil Dead stuff, but I sent out for it. He's done like groovy. He's done like little quotes. Uncle, excuse me, Uncle Ed's an amazing dude. Yes, he is. He is. I don't know why he likes you. Oh, you guys having a little love fest here? Brendan, have you ever been to Chiller? I figure that's the only way you would have met Uncle Ed because he doesn't leave his house except to go to Chiller. I was at Creep by Econ too. It's always a good show. Yes, we saw your video. You're in Cool Duder. Your video got like 4,000 views in like a minute. Mike Estes, who represents Eli Roth and Bruce Campbell and the Raimis, definitely has the biggest ego of all the convention booking agents. 100%. I didn't want to put his name out there, but yes, he does. And Mike, if you see this, I don't know what to tell you. Um, but yeah, I mean, strange coincidence how most of these people don't allow signing photos, and he's the agent. Most of the agents though are all nice. Bob Catalano, who's Art the Clown's agent, he's. I asked about a private signing, and they do like $70,000 private signings, and they don't discount on Funko Pops. It's kind of fucked up. Eli Roth is great. Highly recommend him. Just his agent is kind of a douche. Case Man, who's a celeb that you ran into outside the con that sharing with their time while hanging down her? John Dugan, great dude, can drink. He can drink. Lou Temple. Lou Temple's amazing. Felissa Rose is always great. I met Alice Cooper. Came to my job one day. I work at a golf course. Came to play golf. Super nice guy. Also met Justin Long at one of my jobs with Kate Mara. They were super nice. And also met Willie Nelson's son, who's an amazing singer, guitar player, really cool dude. And I've met like a bunch of the New York Knicks and stuff like that. Who are nice. Generous with their time. That's a tough one. Probably Lou Temple. Actually, he hung out with us all night. Came with us to the bar. Came with us to another hotel room. He's one of the best people you can meet. So Bruce Campbell, he was 120 2 years ago. He's 150 now. That's crazy. Holy cow. To catch up on some quotes, and then I got to get off. It's a little over an hour. And, my girlfriend's probably going crazy. Wet Movie 1 ignored us at Creep Icon. I missed out on England, but my brother got his Funko Pop sign. Does he still allow just 2 items, Robert? Is it still just 2 items for Robert England? Yeah, Wet Movie 1 kind of ignores everyone, man. He's so stuck up. Just kidding. We're actually working on, I can't say. I already said it. I might be doing a private signing with Robert England. Yeah, maybe. Tom Savini, yeah, it's not a. I mean, I admire what he's done for the genre. I grew up as a huge fan of his, but he's one of those people like when you meet him, it kind of bums you out. What happened to Randy Quaid? He went off the deep end. I don't know. He's just a weird dude. He's nice when you meet him, but he's just I don't know. He doesn't seem like he wants to be there. He doesn't want to meet the fans. Tom is moody. Yeah, Tom Savini's moody. I think he's definitely nicer to females, just like Henry Winkler. I didn't have a good experience with Henry Winkler. A lot of people say he's a great dude. I didn't have the greatest experience, but whatever. Plus, he was signing stuff before I could even get the poster open and like show him where I wanted it or what color. He was just like doing his own thing. Tom Savini treated his hot dog better than a paying customer. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Monster B. Tom Savini, I don't think he wants to do this anymore. Love the 80s horror. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I want to meet Adrienne Barbeau again. I need her on a Swamp Thing poster. Yeah, I did only for you, though. Well, thanks, Brendan. You are Diva. I saw that horror couple. They were like all over Brendan. Bruce Campbell, last I checked, was 65 for an autograph. So why was he 120 for Scratch and Slash? Yeah, I didn't think he was that high. No quotes for Bruce. Only if he wants. Okay, well, I guess he liked my Evil Dead print because he wrote Groovy on it. Never been a chiller? So how do you know Uncle Ed? Just from YouTube? What's up, Will5150? Is that a Van Halen reference? Jordan Ladd was great. Serena Vincent was great. Jordan was really sweet. We had a little pen issue on my poster, but she was really nice. Check out my video, Days of the Dead, if you haven't seen it. She was really nice. Sorry about the lag, guys. Hope you could hear everything I'm saying. Is Jamie Lee Curtis a good autograph? I heard she was rude. Doubt she will ever do a UK or Ireland con. I've never met her. Her autograph is almost like John Carpenter's. It's kind of just like a little squiggle thing. I got her on a book from Barnes and Noble for $19. So I've never met her. She probably won't do conventions anymore. She probably wants a ton of money if she does. I've been doing cons since 1972. Wow. Yes, you did earn the right to stay home, Uncle Ed. Holy cow. I should interview you. Who's Neon Dizzle? And can we ban them? I need a moderator. Grandpa's the best drinker there ever was. Oh, John. Yeah, John Dugan. We were at the bar with me and my business partner, Fred. And John Dugan said to Fred, I like that shirt. So Fred said, do you want it? And John said, yeah. And they just both took their shirts off at the bar and switched shirts. It was awesome. John Dugan, he'll drink at his table. He doesn't care. He gets hammered. Grandpa Sawyer. So 2-item limit for Robert England still. Is Patrick Ewing the best Nick of all time? I don't know. Maybe. I was friends with Allen Houston for a minute. I see John Starks all the time at my golf course. My NBA GOAT is obviously Michael Jordan. I was a big Bulls fan in the 90s, 91, 92, 93. I was a big Bulls fan. And I got to see Michael Jordan's last game at Madison Square Garden, thanks to one of the Knicks, Brooks Thompson, who got me tickets because he didn't know anybody in town. I would like to meet Patrick Ewing to get him on my Exorcist 3 poster. I had a great experience with Henry Winkler. See, yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't know. Maybe he didn't like me. Yeah, Van Halen. Like I said, Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden is going to be at Monster Mania. Neon Dazzle, I don't know who you are, but mad dude. Robert Patrick from Terminator was great. Yeah, yeah, I saw him at Monster Mania last year, but I didn't talk to him. I didn't have anything for him. He was great on Tulsa King. He was a great villain. He seemed really cool. Um, but thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. It's a little over an hour. I'm going to try to do more live streams pretty soon. I appreciate all of you for being here. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. I appreciate all of you.